My name is Kinley Ragan. My major is conservation, biology, and ecology, and my scholarship was the Barrett Global Explorers Grant. So my research project was studying human-wildlife conflict management at the border of major national parks and the community's response to those management and conflict issues. So basically, I got the opportunity to go to 2 weeks in each country and just talk to the communities surrounding major national parks and get their responses on how they were feeling about wildlife conflicts and the national park itself, which was super amazing. And I went to Thailand first, followed by Australia, then Nepal, South Africa, and finished in Colombia. My favorite memory in Thailand would probably just be my connection with my translator there. Her name was Noi, and she was super sweet, and over the 3 days that I did my interviewing with her, we slowly just got to know each other better, and the language barrier at first was kind of a big issue, but slowly we learned to be slower with each other and to be patient, and really started to be able to talk kind of almost in our own language of just laughing and pointing at things, and so it was really fun. And then Australia, I met this amazing woman named Elena, and she works at the Burdock Buffalo Farm, just north of Newcastle in Australia. And she just was really, she was a strong and powerful woman who was very smart and educated and inspiring, but also had such a sensitive love for her animals. So that was really great to get to see that connection of this strong, independent, education-oriented woman who also was still very caring and had that ethical appeal to her animals as well. So that was cool. I spent a week with her there. In South Africa, after I finished my interviews, I basically got to self-drive myself through Kruger National Park for a couple days. And that was just fantastic because I got to pick the route I wanted to go on. I got to look at the sightseeing boards to see what animals had been seen the days before and basically try to track them. So I spent 4 days just driving all throughout Kruger, trying to see as much as I could. And I got to see elephant, rhino, both species, the black and the white, which are both endangered, so that was really fantastic to get to see. I got to see a cheetah, 3 leopards, and about 4 prides of lions. So just having that opportunity too, because typically wildlife is my main focus, and so this research project was more of a social aspect of science, and then getting to still have that rooted in the connection with wildlife was super cool. And then lastly, in Colombia, I also got the opportunity to work with a close colleague there who's an Andean bear specialist. So he conducted my interviews for me, and then I helped him with his Andean bear research. So it was kind of a tit-for-tat work by, which was awesome, and so I got to build some connections within the community there through him with the Andean bear community as well. I think what's really great about this opportunity is as an undergraduate, you don't often get the chance to study your own research or to really start thinking about what matters to you the most. I've had the opportunity to work with wonderful directors, especially Dr. Jan Skipper, who's really helped guide me in that way towards what I like. But the opportunity that the gig gave me with really getting to sit down and spend quality time on my interests and really figure out what I truly wanted to look forward to in the future and study, I think definitely has shaped where I'm headed next. And so I'm very grateful for this scholarship and grant for that opportunity to be able to really start to consider myself and what I would like to focus on in the future. And it's actually inspired me to hopefully, after my master's program, apply for a Fulbright to continue this research in one country. And it wouldn't have been possible without getting this grant and getting the opportunity to go to these countries and ask the questions I was curious about.